Yeah, as I started getting here, I started to realize, wow, man, we have like a lot of opportunity to sort of impact our kids even earlier, especially in physical education. What are some things we're now starting to do to sort of prepare them for, athletics? And I think one of the big things for our kids is, teaching them to move well. And moving well, really, essentially, that would just really sort of be like our first ground. Like if we look at our three pillars or core values from a training perspective, is we wanted to teach our kids to move well first, and then once they move well, they can move strong, and then lastly, they can move fast or move with intent. And so as you look at those pillars, really, if you don't teach kids how to move through a full range of motion, hold positions, whether it's through a full range or statically or isometrically, and be able to own those positions, ultimately speaking, if they can't get into those positions, when you actually try to load it or get them stronger, I think you're really just building strength on just dysfunctional patterns, right? And so teaching kids to sort of, hey, like we're going to hit some check marks here to move well, getting in these positions, getting in and getting out of these positions, whether that's in the weight room or whether that's even through, speed and agility work, like teaching those kids foundational patterns then lays the foundation for them to actually load it and be able to handle those movements when you actually stress them a little bit more. And so that's really what we tell our kids. Hey, listen, like when we move well and you sort of hit those check marks, we can just keep progressively giving you more and more. And then our main goal at that point is, now that you know how to move well, we're going to try to get you strong through that range of motion. And so that's really like my philosophy really with our kids. We try to keep it as simple as possible, but just like, hey, the greatest translation to any physical pursuit that you're going to have is moving well. Like that's going to translate more than you doing, a borderline quarter squat for like 375 pounds that doesn't look good.